Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weird World. I'm Jeff,
I'm Beth.
and we're here to be able to give you the latest interesting stories and whatever that's going on in the world. And today we are going to talk about Finland's Prime Minister. That's her, right there. I guess that does the Prime Minister have a right to party?
No, it's all politics all the time.
So, she is also extremely young. As you can tell, she's not exactly an old biddy.
No.
Right? Well, in a leaked video, Finland's Prime Minister, Sanna Marin, is seen dancing and singing with friends at a private party. The 36-year-old leader poses for the camera. She sits on her knees, hands behind her head. She's entangled in a group hug. She's having a good time. Countless similar videos are shared daily on social media by young and not so young people. Partying in Finland and all over the world. But the leak has triggered a debate among Finns about what level of revelrying is appropriate for a prime minister, especially considering neighboring Russia's attack on Ukraine, which prompted long neutral Finland and Sweden to apply for NATO membership. Marin, who leads the center-left Social Democratic Party, has faced a barrage of questions about the party. Were there drugs, alcohol? Was she working or on summer vacation? Was the Prime Minister sober enough to handle an emergency? Had one arisen? The video, clearly shot by someone at the party, was leaked on social media and caught the attention of Finnish media this week. Or last week, I should say. Marin said she attended the party in recent weeks, but refused to say exactly when and where. Right? She also acknowledged that she and her friends celebrated in a boisterous way and that alcohol, but to her knowledge, no drugs, was involved. She said last Friday or so, that she took a drug test to put an end to speculation about illegal substances. I hope that in the year 2022, it's accepted that even decision makers dance, sing, and go to parties. Look at any of our politicians.
Right?
Holy crap. I didn't wish for any images to be spread, but it's up to the voters to decide what they think about it. The Prime Minister, who is married and has a 4-year-old daughter, has often insisted that even though she's the head of Finland's government, she's like anyone else her age who likes a good time with friends and family in their leisure time. In Helsinki on Friday afternoon, opinions were split. Joshua Fagerholm, who works in marketing, said the episode was potentially damaging to Finland's reputation and to the public's confidence in Finnish politicians. Okay. I don't see why. I think it's important for our politicians to be respectable and enjoy the trust of the public. Really? Then you would not enjoy America and our politicians. Holy crap. So I don't think it's a good look. Mintu, wow. A student in Helsinki disagreed. She said everyone was entitled to their opinion, but she felt that the leaked video was getting too much attention. It's normal to party. She should have fun too in her life. Some supporters say that the criticism against the Prime Minister smacks of sexism. Okay. Why? Okay. Marin became Finland's youngest Prime Minister in 2019 at the age of 34. Wow. Congratulations. Even in, Nordic country, Martin felt her gender and age sometimes received too much emphasis. She told Vogue magazine in 2020 that in every position I've ever been in, my gender has always been the starting point, that I'm a young woman. Okay. Do you care if she's a young woman?
No, not really. I mean, as long as she's able to get the job done, I don't care if she's a young woman, an old woman, or even an old man. I don't care.
What about a young man?
That too.
Exactly. It's like, whatever. Do you feel confident that she can do the job? Yes or no? Yes? All right. There you go.
Right.
Anu, a professor of gender studies at Finland's University of Turku, said she didn't think gender was a decisive factor in the uproar over the leaked video. Okay. She said the partying itself was not a big issue. But the fact that the video leaked could be viewed as a judgment lapse by the Prime Minister in terms of the people who she surrounds herself with. Why were they doing anything? So far I've gotten this story. Nobody she was around did anything wrong.
Right.
So who gives a crap? That she didn't restrain herself in a company where she cannot trust everyone in the room. I think that's the main issue. Okay. Yeah. Jarno Limnell, a cybersecurity expert and politician for Finland's Conservative National Coalition Party, say that 5 times fast, said the partying incident was problematic from a security standpoint, noting that Finland's top leaders are of interest to foreign security services. It didn't state that she didn't have any security with her.
Right.
She just had a rave. Information or a party. Information is gathered from a variety of sources, and even seemingly trivial piece of information can be significant to a foreign power. Well, guess what? Social media, and so it will leak out everything anyways. Top decision makers are under close watch during the NATO ratification process. So, it's not the first time that Martin's partying has made headlines. Ooh. In December, she apologized after going out clubbing until 4 a.m. Really? You have a husband and a 4-year-old? Okay. And missing a text message advising her to avoid social contacts due to her proximity to someone infected with COVID-19. Martin said she didn't see the message because she had left her phone at home. Well, that was not necessarily a good idea.
No.
She tested negative for the virus. Wow. In a progressive society like Finland's, Martin breaks the mold of a typical politician. She grew up with a single mother who was in a relationship with another woman. Many Finns are proud of her modern approach to the office, including her casual attire. Marin set social media buzz in April when she showed up to a press conference with her Swedish counterpart wearing a black leather jacket. Did she look good in it?
Right.
Marin and her female majority cabinet have also won praise in Finland and internationally for guiding the country steadfastly through the COVID-19 pandemic and the NATO application process. Okay. Our Prime Minister is super. Jordi Kortman, a retiree in Helsinki. She has taken her very difficult job during a very difficult time, has made a first-class job of it. What she's doing in her free time is not our business. Well,
right.
Yeah. My only thought process in this was the whole issue that she's married and she has a 4-year-old and she was out partying until 4 a.m. I mean, I don't know any other circumstances about it. I don't know, if her husband was, pushing her out the door in order to go blow off some steam. I don't care. I'll take care of the kids. Not an issue. Just go away and enjoy yourself. That happens.
Right. I mean, and like for being a
Oh,
politician.
I've done it.
I mean, her being a politician as well, and with all these crises going on, I mean, that's a lot of stress and pressure to put on somebody.
Now, the only part of this I don't think that there's any justification for is leaving her phone.
Yeah.
That's the only thing in this entire park that I go, okay, that was stupid.
Right.
You know, because there's an emergency, you need to be able to, they need to be able to contact you.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, I would assume that, of course, her security personnel were, around her at all times. So, I mean, even if, there was a serious issue, they would go, hey, we got to go.
Well, yeah.
Huh? What? Yeah, that's nice. We got to go.
Yeah.
And then there's, then they could be able to, field, a bunch of the general information. But what are your thoughts?
I mean, like I said, she's got a lot of stuff going on and, world stuff and then, like, her own country stuff. So, I understand about wanting to, cut loose every now and again,
Yeah, she's right around your age.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, you like to party?
No,
Get down?
I don't really party that much, honestly. I mean...
No, just like when talking about, so far and so she's gone out to a couple of parties and so from the sounds of it. So that is, where of course a bunch of people are making interesting remarks about, her.
Right. But as far as like the partying thing goes, I mean, if they said at one point there was alcohol involved, but she's old enough to drink, so it's like, I mean,
yeah.
It's like
just don't get so inebriated that you can't function.
Yeah, and it's like don't make governmental decisions while you're under the influence, because
well, and even then, so that just like there isn't a lot that's talked about. I mean, hell, her VP, could have known that she was going out to have a party,
mm-hmm.
and then there's I'm sure that the VP and so that would have been able to take, whatever steps that they need to while she was incapacitated.
Right.
In order to be able to make the correct decisions until she was able to come around and then make her decisions when she was able to.
Right. Well, that makes sense too. I mean, I have
there's not a lot talked about, in this. So, like I said, the only thing that makes me go, is the, going out to a bunch of parties and leaving your husband and your 4-year-old at home.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, we don't really know, the whole story and whatever. But then again, at the same time, like I said, the only part that I get to go, whoa, is pretty much that issue about leaving the phone.
Yeah.
That is the one part I'm going, probably not a good idea, sweetie.
Yeah.
That's my own, that'd be my one actual criticism. But, that's about it for me. Anything left for you?
Nope.
All right. Well, there's like, share, and comment below. And, well, till next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a great one, friends.